Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, I know he wasn't playing. But look, I'm not here to argue with you. I just kind of want to make a quick order. Could I order a dub? No, I don't want to talk no more. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure you remember what this cup represents. Ooh, that got bite. We got a lot to talk about, man. Hurry up, man. I'm excited. Roll the intro real quick. Hurry. Come on, man. Come on.
Audio Jungle.
I'm trying to contain my excitement right now. My wife is in there and she's sleeping. I'm trying not to wake her up. Look, Cowboys against the New York Jets. And as you can see, we got yay! Cup says we them both. We got a lot to talk about, all right? I'm going to talk about a couple of things. I'm going to talk about the offense. I'm going to talk about the defense, a couple of key things that we should change up and improve on, some things that we were great about. And, yeah. First and foremost, hats off to the Jets. The defense was real like I said they were going to be. I didn't think that Mosley was big of an impact player as I thought he was going to be, but he did what he needed to do. Sauce Gardner was still Sauce Gardner. I mean, we did. Then I'm going to tell you about the thing up on. First and foremost, that defense. You know what? I didn't want to say it last week, but now I think we may be the best in the league. I was arguing with my boy Oso earlier, but I think we are the best defense in the league. You know what? I got to look up some stats because I don't feel like my word does our defense justice. It was something serious. I mean, unfortunately, we didn't have the sacks that we had last week, but we were playing 3 sacks today. But the good thing is, intercept stat. 3 sacks, 3 INT. It was a good day. We did good today, baby. I did this thing. Diggy. Getting jiggy with Diggy. Was messing up. Now he's up to 3 sacks. He was stuffing the middle. He was making sure that my boy Javon Curse, welcome back. Welcome back. He got his number 1 back from Clemson. And, got him a little INT. Early Halloween present. Trick or treat. Alright, and next, Armstrong was good. Just the whole defense in its entirety. I'm going to highlight two players for sure that I tend to always do. Diggs. Diggs was on their best offensive player in Wilson, receiving wise. And I'd say he shut him down. I don't see him really making really big plays. He was doing his thing. I mean, at the end of the day, he ended up with what? 83 yards. And that was one play that was 68. So you take the 68 from 83. I'm not going to do the math right now. I don't have time for that. But it wasn't big, all right? He only had 2 receptions. And with that 68-yard play, this is what I was talking about when it comes to Diggs, okay? People talked about, oh, he gave up a lot of yards. Well, look, we had Gilmore right on his hip the entire way. But when you do a crossing route the way he did and he crossed the field, Malik hooked, but he kind of got screened by him and allowed him to go by. Once that happened, he took up the field for 68 yards. And that's what makes cornerbacks look bad, when the safeties don't do their job. And I like Malik Hooker, but you got to make that play, baby. We can't let these play of the game from them, but still, we can't let that happen, baby. But you know what? INT too. I think you got to. That's 2. Second game, intercept the field on defense. I love it. I don't think that there's something that we can't do. I don't think there's anything we can't do. I'll take away make sure he did his assignments. He was sound. They tried to go deep on my boy at the end of the game, knock it away, stop playing with me. And then he got him interception too.
And what they did, and you're seeing that play out.
Intercepted by Diggs.
Like this.
By Diggs, and he falls
Everybody else eating. Let me go. Okay, everybody else eating. Let me eat, man. All right. It's hard for me to have left it in anymore. Let me get me some. So he did. He did that thing. All right. And another guy that we just continuously, he's so good. It's like you get tired of talking about him, but I don't get tired of talking about him. It's this line that Debo Parsons. And right now, he is making a case for it because he is not playing with any. He may go for 3 today. Unfortunately, he didn't get 3. He got 2. Calm down, Anthony. Calm down. All right. He got 2. And
Fast as anyone.
There he gets him. It is Parsons who decks him back at the 21.
Cook's hands, which I told you before, I worried about him. I was the little rule. He got touched while he was down. It was accidental. The dude was actually looking for a sucker or a donut or something, and he accidentally touched Michael Parsons. Okay, and then we ended up not being.
Here's Dalvin Cook, who's done very little so far. Parsons is waiting for him, and he knocks him down for a loss of a couple. Oh, the ball is out. Parsons is running with it. Parsons going to the end zone, and he's in for the touch.
Did get the fumble. Great heads up play. I love it. We're gonna back you up. Everybody. I told you guys that Zach Wilson was going to give us opportunities to give us interceptions. I told all the secondary that. I'm glad you listened to me. Even if you didn't hear me on YouTube, you heard me in spirit. You knew that he was going to be throwing the ball up, which he did. And we got 3 interceptions. I love it. I love the fact that you guys were making sure that you kept putting pressure on him. I love that you kept rushing him. And we got to do that for all the quarterbacks that we face coming up. So, hats off, man. Hey, let me tip my hat. Bend it the way you need, Dan, though, bend it. So, let's just say, all right. Let's go to the next. The best drive that we've had all season. I know it's the second game, but it was still amazing. I loved it. We spread the ball out. We gave it to CD. We gave it to Tony. We were making quick, decisive plays. We got in the huddle. We called the play. We got out there and we executed. Got back up and did the same thing. So I loved it. We weren't really redundant with our plays. We can't repetitive doing the same thing over and over and over. We were switching it up and we drove all the way down and we scored on our first drive, and we need that. Scoring on the first drive to let people know that it's going to be a long day. It can really mentally fatigue. Yes, we do. Drive. Okay, we didn't complete it. I still loved it. I loved it tremendously. I love the fact that you were just running. I love the blocking. I love the schemes. I loved all the things about it. And I don't know what this is. I'm not saying I'm a big magic guy. I don't really believe in all that. I ain't gonna go there. But I'm gonna say this. I believe as soon as the words, I'm starting to like, as I uttered those words, he messed us up because I don't want Anthony. And he did just that. As soon as I started to like what he was doing, as soon as I liked that he was tossing the ball to different receivers, he continued to throw the ball to CD. And I know that people are not liking my outlook on this situation, but I have to say it. Please stop throwing the ball to CD and to CD only. I can't have this. Only because our defenses that we face are going to start picking up on that, and they are going to be able to jump the routes. Just like entire game. That would have changed it. Okay? When you keep throwing to one guy instead of giving it to the others, it limits us. If you spread the ball around, it allows us to be able to fatigue the defense. To keep, and then that allows us 143 yards a day, right? Which is great. On 13 targets, which averaged out to being 4 times. So apparently people want to start robbing stuff like we robbed the Jets of a victory. So I'm going to let this go. Right? But the other receivers, Gallup was only targeted 2 times. Turpin was bro, it's not accurate. He got targeted towards the end of the game when it didn't matter at all. And Shoemaker was talking to add up to how many times passes than Gallup. That makes no sense to me. Why are we paying Gallup all? Appreciate the kicker. You did a wonderful job today. But we should not have 5 field goals. This is a tremendous defense, but we got to convert a lot of those red zone appearances. And I love field goals. I like touchdowns. Okay, we can't do that. We got to make sure that we make the right play call because it's not all on Dak. Because it's on you, McCarthy. What are we doing? I love draw plays. We're going to run up the middle every time. Pollard is not Zeke. He's not a bruiser. He's not going to just bully his way in there. Deuce Vaughn is 5'1", 120 pounds. We are not going to allow him to just run through there. Okay? The football is almost as big as he is. You think that they're going to go and run over a defender? No. You use him for screens and you use him for draws. Okay? That allows him to catch the defense off guard. I don't have to spoon feed you guys, but I feel like I'm doing it. Okay? Y'all ain't my get it together. Also coming across is our lack of utilization when it comes to throwing to our tight ends. We have Ferguson, we have Hendershot, 3 targeted passes to tight ends. 2 of them went for touchdowns, and the third one was because Dak just happened to miss him. Okay? He was wide open. Why are we not throwing to him? We have to, you know what? Just the 10 and out. The 10 and in and sit. That is a first down automatically with our athletic tight ends that we don't use. I don't know why we're not using that. Screw it. Let's just throw the CD. It's CD, running back. CD, running back, running back, running back. CD, running back, running back. CD, running back. Tolbert, CD, running back. CD. Got him like, hey guys, I'm open. It's a lot that I'm saying right now. We still won. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to act like I'm not grateful for what we've done, what Dak has showed us, for what the CD has done. But if we spread the ball out, I believe our chances jump exponentially to win. Okay? It just does. You keep your defense guessing. Come on, why do I gotta say this? Why? Huh? I'm not gonna give myself a headache because we won. Right. So, great job, kicker. I don't know your name yet. Let me see. Great job, Aubrey. I love it. Thank you for getting it done because we need a kicker that we can depend on, and you're getting a lot of reps. You got a lot of reps today. All right. So, I mean, the score ended up being 30 Cowboys, 10 to the Jets, and it could have easily been, 49 to 3, because that one touchdown. If they didn't have that big play, they wouldn't have gotten anything. No touchdowns anyway. They may have gotten a field goal here or there, maybe like 49-6 or 49-9. I don't know, something like that. But our defense showed that we are probably the best defense, and arguably us in San Francisco. They came to play as well, So. I'm really excited about what we did. I'm extremely excited about what we did week 2. I'm happy about it all around. You know what? Go enjoy yourselves, fellas. Go play some Top Golf. Get you a pizza. I don't care what you do, okay? All I want you to do is to make sure that you're ready for next week. Cardinals, well, they were beat to the team that we spanked by the team that we beat. Like Tito at par, it doesn't mean it gives us an excuse to come.
Damn.
Coming to the game lackadaisical and entitled, okay? Although we are American, okay? So when we go in there and we play, I want you to light them up. I don't even think they have their guy. They're playing with Dobbs. He can run, and they have a wonderful, glorious week, because I know I will, especially after we had that win and we beat the team that we ended up beating. The New York Jets, I like to say, your season's not over yet. You're still 1-1. I would say continue to work on it, because you may get Aaron Rodgers at the end of the season. But as for today, I have to have a moment of silence for your... Now, with Anthony, yeah, this is a cowboy thing.